Another episode of the Muffin Joe Morning Show starts now. You ready,
Now.
Joe?
Sure, why not?
What's that shirt you got? Super Mario?
It's the periodic table of Super Mario, yes.
That's such like a fat kid shirt. It really is.
It's a nerd shirt. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What do you think of the background?
It's disturbing.
It's Bukkake. It's our world famous Bukkake. So.
Hour?
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
That's all. All right. So you ordered burgers.
I ordered burgers a lot. The burger is, to me, sustenance. That's what I always go to.
It's your meal, your go-to meal.
Yes.
Now, I classify burgers in three or four different classifications. You got your fast food burger.
Yep.
Then you have your like better than fast food burger, but still your casual burger.
But still a chain, right?
Still a chain, like your Five Guys, your Wahlburgers, your Smash Burger. Crap like that. Then I got places that make burgers. They just have them there to have them. And then fine dining burgers.
Gotcha. All right.
So like IHOP, they have burgers just to have them because somebody might want a burger. But nobody in their friggin' right mind is going to IHOP for a burger. Except you, because you get them from Denny's.
No.
And then like you go to like Morton's Steakhouse, and instead of getting a $400 steak, you get the $50 burger.
You get a $40 Angus burger, and then they actually tell you about the cow.
Yeah, it's topped with a quail egg.
This is loose. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, come on, get it in there. People are dead.
Are you watching Call of Duty or the Bruins game?
Not watching the Bruins. Is this in the garden?
Are you drunk?
No, not really. I mean, I have adult beverage on. No, I think.
This is in Toronto.
I don't know. Did they find a bubble? Or I don't pay attention to hockey.
They're in a bubble. They're in the bubble. They're in Toronto. Toronto and Edmonton. They wouldn't allow them to play in America because we're idiots. And we have the COVID everywhere. So hockey's playing in a bubble in Canada. I'd like to be in a bubble in Canada, to be quite honest with you.
Dude, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I was curious. No, I had a conversation. I asked my girlfriend. I said, "What is my favorite sport?" And she goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "Like, well, what do you know to follow, to play, whatever." I go, people normally would say baseball just because I worked at Fenway Park for most of my adult life. But no, my favorite sport's basketball.
Of course it is. You grew up in the 80s in Boston.
Yeah, I love thank you, yeah. No, I mean, I grew up with, Charles Barkley and Karl Malone, and Derek Coleman, like big fat guys that could actually play a sport.
You had, like, I grew up with Danny Ainge, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale,
Dennis Johnson.
And Dennis Johnson. And Bill Walton with his big red hair sitting on the bench. And Greg Kite with his mustache.
So as I started to grow up, I had the luck of being able to see such stars as Eric Montross and Dino Raja.
I spilled all a whole tray of soda on Eric Montross once.
I might have sat next to Eric Montross on a train once. No one noticed.
I was working at the Garden, and I'm slinging sodas. And back then, they had this big metal grate thing you wore it around your neck, and it basically held like 40 sodas. And of course, it being the Garden, instead of selling bottles of soda, which would have been much easier for everyone to handle. Yeah. It's cups filled with lids. So I was walking behind the Celtics bench, and he was sitting there, and I bumped into him. And when I did, one of the cup in the corner, like,
Go Bruins! Brad Marchand, 2-2!
The lid on the cup popped off, and the whole soda spilled all over his jersey. They had to change his shirt. He was bullshit at me.
Got a text message, wait. Because my girls were playing Call of Duty. She goes, my game is done. Who are you yelling at?
You're like, I'm yelling at Carolina Hurricanes.
Tim and the Bruins.
You froze up right now, and you look completely constipated in your picture. Like you look like you're taking a dump. That's a great picture. You just look
My
mid
bad.
shit. You just froze up like just full mid shit freeze. That's perfect.
I'm going to take a sip and not choke on my teeth and my cigarette at the same time.
How many twisted teas do you go through in a week? Were you counting the empties? What the hell? How often do you clean your house? You're like, let me look on the table here. There's 34 bottles here. Jesus Christ. Is that tonight? The best part is right now. So you logged on to this? You logged on to this, and I go, oh, this is going to suck. Joe is sober tonight. And then you spin the camera around to expose that you've already had like 7 twisted teas. But in my mind, you're sober.
Do you want to know what I like about the twisted teas now?
You drinking
Under
more?
every twisted tea, there's a word.
Yeah.
Every cap. So, boom.
What's that one?
Boom.
I can't. Boom. Okay. Boom. I'm like shakalaka. Is that what it's?
Adam Cole, baby. Boom.
Do you line them all up on the table and start making little sentences out of all the caps?
No, it's not like magnet poetry. Like, yeah. This one says T. This one says York.
Did you just throw that in your house, just somewhere random?
Nope, it just went with the rest of them. Don't worry.
I'm envisioning your house right now, just bottles, caps, empty boxes, and being like, September, I'll clean it up.
Do you want to know what else I found? I told you I enjoyed the Popeyes chicken sandwich for the first time.
It's
Good stuff.
spectacular. So when you had it, it's funny because I almost stopped at Popeyes today too. I was driving in Worcester and I saw Popeyes and I was like, oh shit, chicken sandwich. Did it meet your expectations? Did it live up to the hype?
Yes, and you know what? It lived up to the hype, 1, and 2. It's $4. The price is fucking spectacular.
It is. Do you think it's better than Chick-Fil-A?
Yes. Like to me, before Chick-fil-A was the be all end all. The thing is though too, I haven't tried the Popeyes spicy yet. I like the Chick-fil-A spicy a lot.
Now you see, but, I still will rank Chick-fil-A higher than Popeyes. For 2 reasons. Consistency, because I've had the Popeyes chicken sandwich now 3 times and one of them wasn't good. The other two were spectacular. One was like a misfire. But Chick-fil-A is always good. And two,
That I can tell you. Yes, I will agree that Chick-fil-A is always good. No matter
Always
what
good.
you get, boom.
and two,
Uh,
I don't have to worry about getting shot going to Chick-fil-A. For some strange reason, every Popeyes is in the hood.
do you want to know what's crazy? Is that where I live, Chick-fil-A and the Popeyes are across the street from each other.
That's because there's no hood in New Hampshire.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, no, there is. You should see the fucking people who live here.
Yeah, but they're not hood.
But what was I? Do you know what I really enjoyed from fucking Popeyes? That was fucking spectacular. The apple pie.
Never had it.
The apple pie from Popeyes. Imagine like the classic McDonald's apple pie, but it's got the outside of a churro.
So it's like old McDonald's apple pie when they deep fried that son of a bitch.
Well, no, it used to have the crystallized sugar on the outside.
Yeah.
This has cinnamon and sugar on the outside. It's like a churro caramel apple pie. It's spectacular.
Better than the Taco Bell apple pie empanada.
No, that's good stuff.
That's discontinued. Like, I'm pissed over that one.